I need you guys to come on over here. Please move over here. Thank you. So this is going to be taped for the show, for the school board. So you want to be quiet and be good listeners, okay? Sit flat. Is it an emergency? If it's an emergency, then go. Alright, writers, there is something that I'd like to show you, a tool that I'd like to show you that you can use on the iPod that can help you with your writing. You know how we work through our stories and we touch the page and we tell a story on the page and then we go back and we write? Well, there's a app on the iPod that you can use that'll help you remember what you said on each page so that you can go back and that you can write it. Okay, so what you're going to do, just like we did on voice memo yesterday, you're going to need to have your microphone. There's an app called Dragon Dictation. So if you go back to the speaking file where we found voice memo, you're going to find Dragon Dictation. And all you need to do is tap it, and it's going to come up with a little dot on it that says just tap and dictate. And dictate means just read. And so you want to be in a quiet area so that nobody else's voice is picked up on here, and you just read it, or you're actually not reading, you're actually telling your story how you want to tell it. You're getting your ideas down. And then as you're getting your ideas down, the iPod is recording your words. And when you're done, it's going to have your words written down on the iPod. Let me show you. I'm going to actually just read this, but if you are just thinking of your ideas, you're just going to tell your ideas. But I'm going to read this, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. It was finally lunchtime, and Lindsay lined up with her goofy lunchbox and headed down to lunch. She sat down and opened her lunch. There was no milk in her thermos. She started to cry and didn't know what to do. Oliver suggested she go and get some milk from the lunch line. She was scared, so Oliver came with her. She got milk and was happy. And when you're done, you'll push done. And then as this processes, it'll tell you to wait a minute. And when I'm done, my story has come up on the iPod already typed. It says the same thing as this, because you have to talk clearly so that it can pick up what you're saying, but it says exactly this. But if I wasn't writing my story, it now has ideas written down of what I said out loud. And so now I can go get my paper and I can get my ideas written down. So it's a great help if you have a hard time remembering what you've said. Now it has become part of a written piece. Okay? You got a question?
Can we use it now?
Actually, writing is done, but for tomorrow, you can go ahead and use that. Okay? All right.